us about Dave's condition?
So Dave is currently at the ICU in Kootenai Health. He is currently stable. Right now, he was shot through the back once. He has some pretty grievous injury to his left clavicle. He can currently feel from his head down to his nipple line. He has no feeling or voluntary movement from his nipple line to his feet. He's got a long road ahead of him for recovery, and we're working on getting him to a top neurological facility very soon.
And I know that obviously the sentiment that there's still a long road ahead has been shared. Can you just tell us a little bit about what those conversations have been like back and forth with obviously Dave's support team in the hospital and just kind of how you guys are feeling hearing that?
So we're all just maintaining optimism right now. We're maintaining optimism and confidence that Dave is going to walk again and return to work, and that's all that we can do. Sorry, hang tight. There. Can you go shut it off? All right, thanks. What's that?
He's got swelling in his spine.
Okay.
And we're really optimistic that once that swelling's go down, he's going to get more. Okay. That's just the vent system.
We'll get it shut off. I can just keep rolling, right? Like, okay.
We've heard he's undergone a few surgeries. Can you kind of tell us a little bit more about that?
So mainly the surgeries right now have been to just kind of clean up the wound, remove as many bone fragments as possible that were impinging on his spine, and then to try and get the swelling down. We're optimistic that right now with the swelling that he has going on, as that swelling drops off, that he will regain a little more feeling and movement in his legs.
I've seen reports that he had a total of 3 surgeries as of, I believe, July 2nd. Have there been any more since then, or what that total?
I think we're still at 3.
We're still at 3.
We had some procedures this morning, but as far as surgeries, I think we're still at 3.
So I believe we're at 3 surgeries at this point, but to be honest, this last week's been a blur and I've lost track.
And you work together, correct?
Yes, I wasn't on Dave's shift, but he is a Coeur d'Alene firefighter. So.
It can't be easy to be sharing an update like this about a fellow coworker and I assume friend. What's going through your mind sharing this?
None of this is easy, and it shouldn't be easy. This should all be hard. If we were good at this, we'd have a big problem. So none of this is easy, but we really appreciate the community's support. Dave has an incredibly long road ahead, and we need the community's support on that. He's got not only his own recovery, but his family's well-being moving forward that we've got to worry about.
And how did it feel, not as just a station, but as an entire community here in Coeur d'Alene, with you guys hearing news of his condition being from critical now to stable?
From critical to stable was fantastic. I have to share that this has been a really, really, really heavy week. And the best thing I saw was a video of Dave's feet when his toe flicked back and forth. And it was awesome. Like, best news we've had all week long.
Can you share who is with him supporting him in the hospital right now? Is he joined by his family?
So I don't think Annie has left his side this entire time. His wife has been there the entire duration. His kids are there. And then the local has had at least one, typically 3 to 5 members in the room the entire time.
And is that a standard custom? Can you explain a little bit more about that?
I don't know if it's standard or not, but it's what we're doing. We don't have a standard, thank God.
How many kids did you have?
3. 3? Yep, he has 3.
Now, as far as the investigation, obviously he won't say what he said, but has he been able to tell investigators what he saw?
Yeah, so Dave has been, since I believe day 2,
He's been able to talk, but
Yeah.
he's not talked to the cops yet.
he hasn't.
He's not.
Okay. So, yeah, Dave is conscious and talking. We don't believe that he has spoken to the police about his account that day.
Does he recall the events?
He does.
And you mentioned earlier the clavicle. Did he get one into the chest and one in the back?
Nope, it was one. He was shot once.
Just once.
Once in the back.
And I know that, was there an exit wound or was that?
I don't know. I don't know the extent of those injuries. I know kind of the grand scale.
Are you able to share any more about his family, or is that something we can chat about later?
What's that? Okay. Yeah. So hit that as a group.
I guess, what would you want the community to know at this point?
So I just want the community to know that Dave appreciates everything. We've been trying to pass things on as we get them, and that he has an incredibly long road ahead, and we will need the community's support throughout the duration.
And how is it that the community can support?
So any donations to the family can be made through the Red and Blue Foundation. That's our biggest need right now, is financial assistance.
Is that kind of a pivotal reason for this update today? And you mentioned that need is really critical.
No, I know. Can I answer that that's a pivotal reason?
What?
The financial support?
Absolutely. Yeah, and
Yep.
we've got so much support. I think the community wants to know what he's doing, and we're trying to provide that for him. But yeah,
Yeah.
We wanted to thank for the current support.
Yeah, we want to.
Emphasize that.
We just want to show that we're thankful for the current support. Dave's thankful for the current support, but just let the community know that we're going to need a lot of support moving forward.
The support the department's received so far and the families received so far, what sort of impact has that had? I guess if you can speak personally, what impact has that had?
I mean, just the crews not having to worry about taking care of dinner, being able to focus on them and be there for each other right now has been immense. All that support, and just knowing that the community cares about us and the community is with us throughout this, it means the world to us.
Has that helped some?
It does help, yeah, absolutely.